I'm sure you've had a favorite series you patiently watched every single day. The main character faces numerous difficulties, but they all eventually lead to their eventual triumph. Despite being difficult and perhaps unpleasant, these experiences helped your favorite character grow, didn't they? It molded them and gave them the confidence to face challenges. Strength and progress can only be attained through persistent work and struggle. As Napoleon Hill famously put it, you resemble your favorite character exactly. Even the seemingly unimportant details of your life's experiences have an impact on your life and mental foundation. Every challenge you've faced in life has helped to mold you into the person you are now. With the help of these challenges, you are strengthening yourself as a person. So, what are these challenges? Today, we are going to look at the 15 most significant events that help shape who we are. Hello and welcome to Luxsio. Before we begin, make sure you click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on more of our incredible videos. Number 1. Failure. Even though it might be unpleasant, failure is a necessary aspect of life because it generates opportunities for growth and development that are quite natural. Consider the fact that despite your lifelong attempts at various endeavors which resulted in thousands of failures, you have nonetheless learned from each one of them. You would frequently trip and fall as you learned to crawl, walk, and run. You made a lot of mistakes while learning to talk, read, and write, but each time you learned from them. So the next time you fail, consider it a step in the right direction. Be persistent and take into account the criticism you receive to strengthen yourself. Number 2. The passing of a loved one. If you've ever experienced the loss of a loved one, you are well aware of how unpredictable life can be. The pain is intolerable, particularly if the death is unexpected and quick, which can really shock you. You are unable to avoid feeling gloomy and sad. But in all of that chaos, a notion occurs to you. You come to understand that everything in life is in perpetual change. When you experience a loss, it's crucial to understand how important it is to be in the moment. It may inspire you to work more in your relationships and consider life's bigger questions. That's solid evidence that you're growing stronger as a result of the loss you've faced. Number 3. Heartbreak. Has someone you believed you would spend the rest of your life with just left you out of the blue? Or did you discover your boyfriend was cheating? One of the most difficult things anyone may go through is heartbreak. You get a sense of impending doom and find it difficult to control your sobs. Just remember that even though it may seem like it, the pain won't last forever. Here, respecting your grief is of utmost importance. Allowing yourself to feel everything will help in the gradual fading of those feelings. Avoiding the process of healing will only result in repressed feelings that may eventually surface at unexpected times and ruin future relationships. Number 4. Near-death encounters. Ever been struck by a car? Perhaps underwent a potentially fatal surgery, or you badly tripped and fell. After such occurrences, you learn to respond more swiftly in situations where they might occur again. The most crucial lesson you take away from this is how quickly and effortlessly life can change. Simply said, tomorrow is not certain. You start to appreciate life more and take fewer things for granted, which is unquestionably a sign of maturity. Number 5. A traumatizing past. All of us have done things we regret in the past, and frequently it might feel as though those mistakes are coming back to haunt us. If you don't deal with these feelings, they may even cause issues in your daily life and relationships. They weigh heavily on your conscience and eat at you within. But you don't have to go through this fight forever. You must develop the ability to accept responsibility for your past errors. We urge you to get counseling if it's necessary, to learn from your mistakes and move on so that you can live in peace. Number 6. Imminent danger to your life or safety. Many of us encounter risky and fatal situations throughout our lives. Have you ever had a burglar enter your home or had to go through a risky area? You discover that you become considerably more watchful and observant when such incidents occur to you. You take safety precautions and know the best way to go home. What else might you learn from your experience if not that? From a bad experience, you grew and became who you are today. Number 7. Moving out. One of the most puzzling experiences for a young adult is moving out of their parents' house and into their college dorm or own apartment. You yearn for this freedom, but you're also uneasy about how life will be for you in a strange place by yourself. It's harder than most people think to live alone. You try to fit into this new system, but eventually you learn to stand on your own 2 feet. As you adjust, what you formerly perceived as trouble changes into a new way of life. The freedom improves, you make some new friends, and your quality of life improves. Number 8. Being treated unfairly. You'll come across people in life who, for one reason or another, believe they are superior to you and treat you badly as a result. It's typical to feel quite agitated and exert a lot of effort when this is a new experience. As you learn and develop, you'll understand their perceptions of you and how you should be treated, which don't truly matter at all. To correct them, demonstrate your value to them. So use these experiences to serve as a constant reminder of your worth. And if someone else is blind to it, that is their issue, not yours. Number 9. Financial struggles. Everybody stares at their account balance in hope of a miracle at some point in their lives. You may do it today or have done it in the past when living paycheck to paycheck. You can realize that you cannot afford some things, so you develop a scale of preferences. Desperation, worry, and occasionally even sadness are products of poverty. Financial stress helps you to manage your money better. Better plans start to come to you, and eventually, you'll work your way back up from the bottom. Your financial difficulties make you more skillful at controlling your spending. Number 10. Relationships. It can be difficult to maintain ties with your family, friends, and romantic partners. You have to work hard every day to keep your connection strong, but even then, it's only natural to have disagreements with loved ones from time to time. We all won't always get along, but being able to patch things up once disagreements arise is a significant deal and a major indicator of maturity, since it demonstrates a capacity for negotiation and fosters a better understanding of the other party. Every relationship, whether good or bad, has something to teach you about yourself and others. And at the end of the day, that always makes you a stronger person. Number 11. Experiencing rejection. Have you ever submitted numerous stories for publication and they went unread? Or perhaps you've applied for jobs repeatedly but never heard back. It's important to learn the ability to recognize that not everyone shares the same feelings as you do. And that's okay. If a love interest rejects you, for example, it doesn't necessarily imply that you're a bad person. It just means that someone else matches who they are. If you experience professional rejection, don't let it depress you. Perhaps you aren't yet qualified for the post. This rejection will probably help you have a better understanding of what you need to know or change, so that you can land the job in the future. Nobody should be afraid of rejection. You become more resilient and robust as a result. Number 12. Work. One of the most stressful daily activities for many can be getting up to go to work throughout the week, and choosing to launch your own business is even more difficult. But keep in mind that every challenge you overcome makes you a stronger version of yourself. Working gives you a lot of experience, teaches you new things, and most importantly, teaches you how to get along with a wide variety of people. You can improve your people skills through working. So while working, keep in mind that you're improving and becoming stronger every day. Number 13. Riding a bike or driving a car. It was challenging to learn to ride a bicycle when we were little, isn't it? Every time you fall, you end up with bruises and perhaps even scars. However, you are reminded to get up and recover from the ground. The second time around, after learning when to go slowly and when it's safe to go quickly, a bump that initially causes you to lose so much control doesn't appear to bother you as much. While these actions appear straightforward, They have a greater impact on you than you might realize. These actions taught you how to be flexible, bounce back from setbacks, never give up, and most importantly, learn from your errors over time. One of the best presents you can give yourself as you prepare for the future is this. Number 14. A feeling of emptiness and boredom. You will also have to battle and overcome boredom in your life. It can be incredibly exhausting to just sit around doing nothing productive. Ironically, you start to criticize yourself when you observe others using their time more effectively. You may be filled with doubts, yet boredom can inspire you to develop a productive habit. You discover fresh ways to spend your leisure time, a new interest, or activity that you enjoy, and you get stronger as a result of everything. Number 15. Achieving success. Success is undoubtedly difficult to attain and retain. Sometimes we put in so much effort to overcome our initial problem that when the next one arises, we get a little complacent or even lazy. Why do you need to do something else when you've already done it? Don't punish yourself for this though. Success is a draining pursuit. So if you're feeling fatigued, instead of giving up or pushing through it like a machine, it's necessary to recognize your boundaries and determine what you can accomplish for how long. Once you understand this, you won't feel the need to slack or be complacent, since you'll know how to continue on your successful road without becoming exhausted. Despite everything in your life that was good, it was your struggles that gave you the most valuable lessons. Having to deal with a variety of difficulties eventually makes it possible for us to comprehend and appreciate life more. The thrill is in overcoming each one and growing each time. What's a great takeaway you got from our list today? We'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, thank you for supporting us. If you enjoy seeing videos like this, make sure you give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring and valuable content. We'll see you in the next video.